It's an end of an era. An end of an era. How many of us saw this coming? How many of us saw that the support for the PSP and the PS Vita would eventually end to the point where you can no longer have access to the PlayStation Store to download games and, of course, any other additional content for games that are tailored for these handheld consoles? We knew eventually the day was going to come. We just didn't know when exactly. And it's very unfortunate that in the summer of 2021, support for these platforms and, of course, the PlayStation 3, it's going to come to a close. It's going to eventually come to a close, and beginning with the PlayStation Store. Report from The Gamer: PS3, Vita, and PSP stores to be permanently closed in a few months. The PS3, the PS Vita, and the PlayStation Portable stores aren't long for this world, according to a source familiar with the situation, verified by The Gamer. The stores are due to be closed down from July. The announcement is planned for the end of this month. The PSPs and the PS3 stores are to be closed on July 2nd, while the PlayStation Vita store will stay open until August 27th. After those dates, you will no longer be able to purchase digital copies of games or DLC for any of the Sony consoles mentioned above. And this is why a lot of people want backwards compatibility for the next gen consoles. At least with the PlayStation 5, you have backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 games, but not so much with PS3 and older titles. Like, if you really want to get like a backwards compatible system, you're better off trying to find the old school PS3. I mean, the Fat Boy PS3, and hopefully it's the one that's backwards compatible. But those things are very, very rare to find and very expensive. Like, you're looking around $200 to $300 at best to find a fully functional PlayStation 3 that is backwards compatible, that can play PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. But it was bound to happen, and it sucks that today we hear news about this, that support for these consoles are going to slowly come to an end. Of course, they're still going to get their updates as regular, and like a PS3, it's still getting its updates, but not so much. But having access to all the games that are in the PlayStation 3 library, all the games that are in the PlayStation Vita library, and a lot of games in the PlayStation Portable library, like the PSP. Oh man, I mean, I remember having, I had one after high school, but you had so many games that came along with it. And of course, how many of y'all remember the UMD discs? Let me put it to the camera. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Good times, man. Where you could just be, you had the backlight, you were just playing your games. And not only that, the PlayStation P also served as your media device. You had your music in there, your videos, your photos. Good times, man. And then they released their little successor, the PSP Go, which I believe that the PlayStation Vita, should have came out before this, but you know, Sony does what they do best. So that was their direction, that was their motive. Didn't agree with it, but yeah. But besides that, now the hunt is on. Like, it was already bad enough that last year when the pandemic started, a lot of people started looking for retro stuff, a lot of retro consoles, because why not? You're bored, you're at home, there's nothing else to do. So I mean, that's exactly what I did. Like, I started going around looking to see maybe if I could get a PSP Go. Like, let me try to get these old consoles before they're completely extinct, and the games that came along with it. I know with the PlayStation, with the PSP Go, it's all digital, so there is no UMD disk drive. It's just all digital, and you just have to increase the memory. And of course, the memory cards for these things suck, and they're expensive on top of that. So there's that. But now, for those that still currently own PlayStation 3s, it's best to start looking for a good beefy hard drive that supports the PS3, and go ahead and start downloading that library of games that you have on your PlayStation account that's for the PS3, so that way at least you have. I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to access them because it's within your account. But let's just say if you want to buy some games on the PlayStation Store for the PS3 or any other DLCs for that, if you don't get it before July 2nd, well, you're out of luck. You're screwed. So I would take this time to start getting that backlog ready, start getting that physical copy, your physical copy library of games ready, because it's going to be real dry out here. And I mean really, really dry. But it sucks to hear that. It really does. Like, man, now we're not going to be able to access the games. And it's just another thing moving forward now that everything is all moving forward to, digital only. But now when you go with digital only, and then now you hear that, oh, we're cutting support for you to get digital access, to your new digital games that you've never even touched before. Or they're old, but they're just no longer making any profit. But hey, maybe you want to go back and play some old titles and see what the online is about. And I'm pretty sure as time goes on, then I'm pretty sure the online support for the PS3 is going to eventually just cancel, just die out. To the point where now we're cutting off support for all PS3 games online. Because that was the only place where you could play some of your favorite PS3 games online for free. If you don't remember, without PlayStation Plus. That sucks, but anyway, you guys let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts. I'd like to hear them, and yeah, until next time, and as always, stay classy.